Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the video. I'm Get Good Guy, and another week of the Tides of War is just around the corner, meaning there's going to be a new reward up for grabs, the JU-88C. So as usual, I'm bringing this guide to you a little before the challenges go live, so you can take a look at what's required, pick the right path for yourself, and perhaps take in a few tips as well. If you want to see how long it is until the challenges are available for you, you can do so by checking the in-game timer, or perhaps the challenges are already available by the time you're watching this. Regardless, here's my now standard disclaimer for these videos. The challenges are becoming stupidly easy, and I'm now producing these guides purely because you guys keep watching them and asking for them. There may be a few tips in here to help you out, but this is more so for entertainment until DICE possibly decide to beef the challenges up a bit again. And so, here's my guide for unlocking the JU-88C fast. As ever, we have a challenge tree to work through. You don't have to complete all of the challenges, just select the best path for you. We'll start with a challenge that everyone does have to complete though, fire for effect. Kill or assist in killing 5 enemies. The simplicity of this opening challenge really shows the level of difficulty you can expect this week. Just shoot at people. Sticking with your squad or near the bulk of your team will likely help you to pick up assists and select weaponry that fits you, the map, and the situation you're likely to face. You'll have this completed extremely quickly. We then move on to a choice of which path to take. The top one is potentially the quickest, depending on the third challenge portion of it, so we'll start there. Puffball. Deploy smoke 5 times. No tips really needed for this one other than to say that the medic is hands down the best choice here, as you can utilise both smoke grenades and the smoke grenade launcher to complete this really quickly. This is as long as DICE allow you to use the launcher. If so, then this is barely even a challenge, just spam the smoke out and you're done. Then we have Glory Hounds, earn 2,500 score as assault or recon. So this is basically just where I encourage you to play in the manner that you already should be. Play heavily with the objective in mind, use your equipment, give and or undertake squad orders, etc, etc. Playing as a valuable member of the team helps you to pick up far more points, so please do so. I will say though that recently I found the flare gun to be extremely easy points, but it's up to you what you choose to use. Then we come to Firebug. Arm one objective in rush, airborne or front lines. This is why I said this is only potentially the fastest path to take, because this does rely upon you specifically achieving something and also in specific modes, which could slow you down. I'll just give my usual advice for this type of challenge. You can try to plant as early as possible and maybe catch the enemy unprepared, or you can try to ninja plant right under their noses and catch the enemy by surprise. Or you can do the usual thing of carefully clearing the area and then getting the plant down. Whichever you choose, playing with an organised squad usually helps, and smoke is absolutely your friend for providing cover whilst actually arming the bomb. Or we have the alternative path, which starts with dirty work. Earn 2,500 score as medic or support. So much the same applies to this as I stated for the Glory Hounds challenge for assault and recon. Play objectively, use your equipment, be a team player, give and undertake squad orders and all that good stuff. It really won't take you long. Then this path splits into 2. I think the easiest path overall, if you want to avoid Firebug on the top path, is to go down the middle, material advantage, as the squad requests 5 vehicle or artillery reinforcements. This path takes all the pressure off you doing anything specific, which is why it's likely the easiest for most to take. This challenge comes down to using those requisition points to call stuff in. So you could either employ the tactic of calling in artillery or vehicles as and when you think they're going to be useful, or you could just continuously spam out the cheapest option over and over again. So the cheapest vehicle or artillery. Whichever you choose, you just have to be in the squad that calls them in. So being with friends usually helps to ensure you're getting this completed. Now rack up those points to call things in more quickly. Play the objective, mark the objectives, and all those kinds of tips I've already mentioned today for scoring points. Or you could take the bottom challenge, which I don't think many will. Nerves of Steel. Disarm 3 armed objectives in rush, front lines, or airborne. Why this challenge is that much harder and potentially more time consuming than the others, I really don't know. But whatever, if you want to do this challenge then cool. The footage here is me actually planting rather than defusing, but I'm sure you get the gist of it. You can either rush in and defuse to catch the enemy unaware, or you can try to clear the area first. Very similar to my tips for arming the bomb, hence why I'm using this footage. An organised squad and smoke can again help a lot. We then come to a choice of 2 paths. We'll take the bottom one first, as it will likely be easier for the majority of players. We open with Bring It Down. Deal 500 damage using explosives. You can use any explosive you like, but you're probably going to benefit most from using the assault class to take advantage of just how much explosive potential they have. Sticky dynamite, the Piat, anti-tank nades, etc, etc. Just get to work blowing stuff up. 500 damage really isn't a lot. Then we have Thick as Thieves. Revive or resupply squad mates 25 times. This sounds like you can either be a medic or a support, and it's just encouraging you to be a team player. You know this stuff by now. Stick near your squad to get this completed quickly, and just pick them up or chuck them ammo or health whenever they need it. Extremely simple. Or we have Spearhead. Deal 500 damage using firearms. Now a firearm is commonly defined as being a rifle, a pistol, or other portable gun, which was also my understanding of it. So why DICE chose to use a tank background and a cogwheel or whatever it is for a symbol is a little confusing. But as long as they haven't screwed up, this just looks like you need to shoot the enemy with your weapons. Really basic. If that's wrong, then I guess we'll find out that DICE made a weird mistake. Then we come to Accomplished Arsonists. As a squad, destroy 2 objectives in rush, front lines, or airborne. So just employ the tactics I've already been over for bomb-focused challenges. This one is somewhat easier because it just requires any member of your squad to arm the objective that then explodes. And we then come to the final challenge, A-Team. As a squad, get 200 kills or squad assists. Another really simple one to finish with, so either play with friends or try to join an available squad that seems to be slaying out. Just pumping bullets into targets together as you traverse the map as a squad is a solid strategy. 200 collectively across 4 people really isn't a lot when you think about it, so this is very simple to complete. And having worked through whichever path you've chosen, you've now unlocked the JU-88C. Congratulations, you should now be able to find it in your armory. So that's my guide for unlocking the JU-88C fast. I hope it helps, or you at least enjoyed the video, as I know the challenges are very simple. If you did enjoy it, feel free to like, subscribe for future guides, turn on notifications, and join my Discord server in the description and my pinned comment. Here's the Board of Awesome for the epic people who support the channel on Patreon. They're all absolute heroes and love them all deeply and often. If you want to join them on the Board of Awesome, the link to the Patreon page is in the description and my pinned comment. And with that all said, I'm Get Good Guy, and I'll see you next time. Laters.